Hello, I'm David. I am here at Morristown Makers going to show you how to turn on the heater. There are three main parts to it, or three parts. You've got to turn on the gas, then you light the pilot light, and then you plug it in. You can set the temperature to your liking. If you go much more than about 70, 75, it runs constantly. So somewhere 65, 70 is a great temperature. It does cool down between the times that it kicks on just a little bit, and so you might want to play with it. So let's get started. First, turn on the gas. The switch to turn on the gas, or the lever to turn on the gas, is behind the heater on a pipe coming out of the wall, and it's this red lever here. You need to turn it so that it is in line with the pipe. That turns it on. When it's turned perpendicular, then that's turned off. So you want to turn it in line with the pipe, and then we'll light the pilot light. To turn on the pilot light, this lever here, you're going to turn it part way and then push it down so it's allowing gas to flow. There's a hole here to the right. You take one of the lighters and you get it lit while you're holding the pilot light switch down, and you can see inside there that the pilot light is on. Now you need to hold this lever down, or this button down for the pilot light, at least 25 seconds. Sometimes it'll come right on after that. Sometimes you need to wait 35 or 40 seconds. So I usually count to about 30 and then let go, and it should kick on the light. Yeah. Now that the pilot light has been lit for about 30 seconds or so, you're going to let up on the button here, and it takes a little bit for it to come up, but then it'll get to where it can turn the rest of the way. And now the furnace is lit. You're turning it counterclockwise. So it starts off pointing to your left, you turn it part way. That's where it has a detent that you can push the button down, and then once the pilot light's lit, you turn it the rest of the way to the left, or to counterclockwise. And now we just need to plug in the power. The electrical cord comes out of the furnace, just out of the back of it, and there is a plug right on the wall that you can plug into, and that plugs in the fan to get everything going. I usually, when I'm done with it, I just turn it down just out of habit, but the thermostat's right here on the furnace, and you just turn it up to 65, 70, somewhere in there. Once you plug in the electricity, you won't hear the fan kick on immediately. It takes a little bit to heat up the chamber in there, and then the fan will kick on, usually within 2 or 3 minutes. When you get ready to leave, I always turn the thermostat down to as low as it'll go, and then the pilot light button, you turn it clockwise all the way to the off position. And then the gas, after you've turned the pilot light off, the gas, you just turn it to the off position to cut the gas off, and then unplug the fan.